Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're going to take this Lexus GX460 down Little Morongo Canyon Road, and we are going to high center. Oh no, we're gonna again. Yep, we're gonna high center this vehicle yet again. So watch this video and find out what not to do. This trail is absolutely beautiful, but again, watch the end, because we're going to show you how not to get high centered. Don't make the same mistake we did. We needed help. We're gonna have people helping us out, some awesome people, to get out of this sticky situation. So check out this video. We're gonna have a Jeep help us. It's gonna be a really exciting video. But more importantly, this is a really exciting and beautiful trail. Now, if you're interested in Little Morongo Canyon Road or Trail, well, this is it. It starts right here, and check out the GPS description to see where it starts. Now, first and foremost, this trail is rated as easy to slightly moderate, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. You're going to see so many cool things. It's going to be windy. You could take it slow, you could take it fast. There's a few offshoots. Check out these beautiful Joshua trees. So in the beginning especially, you're going to see such beautiful flora. That's what they call it, right? Flora is the plants, fauna is the animals. So you're going to see all these beautiful Joshua trees. You're going to see pinyon pines. You're going to see yucca trees. You're going to see juniper trees. Just look at it. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And as you can see, it's easy. And most four-wheel drive vehicles and all-wheel drive vehicles will get through this trail no problem. So in the beginning, which is what you're looking at here, it starts out in the town of Yucca Valley. As you can see, there's going to be some other vehicles on this trail, so it's not exactly a desolate trail, but certainly peaceful. It does get narrow here, as you see. And again, this is in the Yucca Valley portion of the trail, so we're starting in Yucca Valley. Again, the GPS start point is in the description, and you're just going to be met with these narrow dirt road, which is fun and windy. And it's as you can see, look at those ruts and those banks. This is really fun. You know, this is the type of trail that everybody's going to enjoy, no matter what your skill level is or what your experience level is. It's going to be enjoyable for everyone. So please check this trail out. But if you're uncertain or thinking about taking this trail and want to know what to expect, what obstacles you might face, please watch to the end. And by the end, you'll have a better idea if you want to take this trail or not. So we're looking again at a narrow dirt road and some absolutely gorgeous plants. You're going to see basically all the desert plants in the region are clustered in this area. You might even see a few smoke trees. But, you know, this is the first time that we've taken this trail, and it was unexpected to see this much plant life. And I thought it was going to be a little more barren, but you know, and of course I'm speaking in relative terms. This is the desert, but this is the lush part of the trail. But don't worry, if plants aren't your thing, it's going to get really interesting here. because we're going to go up in elevation, and there's going to be a pretty cool shelf road, which is windy and goes up and down in elevation with lots of fun switchbacks, so tight turns. So this truly is a varied trail. It does not stay the same. It does not stay as one type of thing. It really does give you a chance to experience a lot in a relatively short amount of time. So that's why I think it gets a very, very high fun factor rating, because it's engaging, it's not boring, and the terrain changes a lot, but not to the point where you're going to be worried. However, like I said, watch to the end of the video, because we're going to get stuck. And we're going to show you how not to get stuck. So watch to the end, and you'll see how we get out of our stuck situation, and we'll learn about the people that helped us get out of this situation, and how we got out of the situation, and lessons learned. Now here's a shot of the canyon, or excuse me, not the canyon, the shelf road. So once you get through, I mean, look at the views. Look at the snow-capped mountain to the right. Look at those mountains. Palm Springs is over there, so we're headed towards Palm Springs. As you can see, there's a vehicle behind us, and this is a road that is heavily populated by electrical poles. In fact, part of the road is called Pole Line Road. So the Edison electric poles run through the area. And so you're going to start seeing basically a bunch of electrical poles. So, you know, I have mixed feelings about seeing electrical poles, because it kind of takes away from nature, but at the same point, it is a wonderful utility. Check out that abandoned car to the right. You will see lots of abandoned cars here. This is almost like a off-road graveyard. When you look down into those drop-offs, many in the past have dropped off, and these cars aren't rescued. There's that electric utility truck ahead of us, and look at, again, beautiful views down there in that little valley to the driver's side. And it is steep here to the driver's side, so it does offer, all skill levels, not just beginners, but it does offer that, fear factor of you don't want to fall off the shelf road. You don't want to end up like the other vehicles that you will see scattered throughout this trail that did not make it in or out. Kind of like we almost didn't make it out. But more on that later. Again, stay tuned to the end. So we're gonna wind down this shelf road, which the camera is just not going to pick up all the elevation changes and switchbacks, but this is anything but a straight shelf road. This is a switchback shelf road. This is like the shape of a dragon, or a ramen noodle. It winds all over the place. And the road surface is rutted and rocky, so it's not necessarily boring either. There's also a relatively steep decline here, so you may have to switch down in low range or take your time. Here's an example of a tight switchback. Look at that. You know, like a paper clip. You're really dropping down in elevation, because essentially this trail takes you from the high desert in Yucca Valley to what's known as the low desert in Desert Hot Springs. So this trail goes from Yucca Valley, California to Desert Hot Springs, California. Yucca Valley is the so-called high desert due to its elevation. And the low desert is where we're going, downhill, to Desert Hot Springs, which is around sea level. So we're going from over 2,000 feet to sea level, downhill. I think that's a good shot of the angle that we're taking here. And you really get a good idea, I think, of that we are indeed going down 2,000 feet in elevation. That's another switchback there. Tons of fun. Again, just be careful of those edges. I can't stress that enough, because there were a few cars down there, and that served as a reminder to take it easy and not rush. Enjoy the scenery. Enjoy the trail. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now, for vehicle reference here, this is a 2021 Lexus GX460. It does not matter what vehicle you take down this trail. We're just simply telling you that so you get a reference point. There are many videos online of all-wheel drive vehicles such as Subarus taking this trail. And without issue. And as we get lower in elevation, the plant life begins to change a little bit. It's a very colorful trail. I mean, I really didn't expect this much plant life on this trail. As you can see, there's a few offshoots, but don't worry about those. Just follow the power poles. So this, the other name for this trail is not power line, but pole line road. So just follow the poles if you feel like you're getting lost for any reason. Okay, let's look at those beautiful Josh trees. Oh, here's another abandoned car. So yet another reminder of the dangers of off-roading. Again, you will see a few cars that look like that on this trail. But anyway, let's take a moment to do some ASMR. I'll shut up here in a second, and you can just listen to the sounds of the off-road experience. Please forgive any rattling or squeaking that you hear. That is all the aftermarket metallic stuff vibrating. It just picks up a little bit louder on the microphone. But that's the reality. Most of these cars that you will see off-roading will make squeaks if they have any sort of aftermarket skid protection or anything like that on them. So it's part of the experience. So I'm going to shut up now. But before I do, please remember, if you think this video is helpful or the least bit cool, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button so you can check out more videos. But remember, also hang out to the end so we can see. So I so we could see how not to get stuck. And you can see us get stuck and how we got out.
what's up?
How you doing? Am I able to squeeze around?
Hi, yeah, so we're with SoCal Edison. We're just doing these poles for fire mitigation. We're in the middle of this one right now, and then we can move, but for right now, he's in the middle of flying it.
Oh, I was going this way. Is he flying that way?
Well, he's flying it right now, but we're working this way. So we can move right now.
Oh, okay.
He's finished with that. But
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't know if I could squeeze around, but that's all right.
It'll just be like 5 minutes.
Okay. Okay, so here we are ending the end of the trail, which, unknown to me, ends at a yellow gate. And this yellow gate, again, unknown to me, winds up being able to be opened or closed. And in our case, it was closed. So here's that yellow gate, and not wanting to turn around and go back the way we came, impatience set in. These boulders, big boulders, on both the left side of the gate and the right side of the gate, going the length of the canyon. And so, looking for a way out of this trap, we spotted what appeared to be a good idea. And I'm not saying it is or it isn't, but it wasn't for us because we got stuck. So let's watch what happens and see how we got into this situation and how we got out. That is the sound of high centering. Yep, we did it again. And when I say we did it again, I mean I did it again. So don't be like me. Don't high center. Alright, so here we are. Still high centered. And this time looks to be the gas tank area, if you can see that. So, rule number one of getting stuck in the Mojave Desert, don't panic. Number two, tell somebody where you're at. And I'm going to employ the Joe Nichols technique of getting out of trouble when you're all alone, which is don't panic and remove the problem. The problem is I'm high centered right between the front of the gas tank and the rear of the transfer case skid plate, so I'm slowly digging that high spot out. I jack the vehicle up with the bottle jack, the factory bottle jack, to take some weight off of these rocks and gravel and slowly chip away. So that's my plan. Okay, so there's the bottle jack on the rock slider, and I already freed this part here. So there's a rock right here where my hand is, high centering on the gas tank skid plate. And so the next problem is this rock on the front of the gas tank. So I'm going to dig under that rock methodically with my hands and the little mini shovel that I have, while it's slightly, I don't know if you can see this crack here in between the rock and the gas tank skid. I'm going to slowly chip away at that, and that should remove the high center and hopefully remove the problem. But I still got a lot of digging to do. Alright, some nice guy in a Jeep is coming to rescue me, and I've got it all cleared out. So the high center is gone. You can see daylight. There used to be rocks all up on that gas tank, so hopefully it'll be easy pull. All right, Hunter here saved me in this super awesome Jeep. We tugged it, he hooked it up. He was another off-roader coming down this trail. I couldn't have done it without him. I'm gonna go back the way I came because the gate is closed. Check out this Jeep. And this is what is awesome about off-road people, is you get stuck and you rescue people and you pay it forward. And this is awesome. So we're out, and this is a spot where high centered. This is what we took to dig it out, and Hunter made it happen here in his Jeep. So for everything, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Wow, that was a lot of lessons learned, and what a great person, Hunter. He said he wouldn't mind his name being used on YouTube or his video, or being videotaped and being on YouTube. So I am, again, in debt to people like Hunter, good people of the world that look out for other stuck off-roaders. I tried to give him some money, but he didn't want it. So it's a pay it forward type of deal with off-roaders, and that's really awesome. Lessons learned, I'm going to carry a tow strap from now on, because he was ready to pull me out. I just didn't have a strap, and he left his at home. So that's something that I'll just carry to help me out. I didn't think of that. I thought in order to, you know, I thought tow straps were mainly for when you're going to pull people out, but it helps to obviously carry your own tow strap so someone else can pull you out in a situation like that. So Hunter is an awesome person. Everybody watching should be like Hunter and help people out. I am so thankful that he was cool enough to rescue me and show me some techniques and share his experience with me. He said he was off-roading in this region his whole life since he was 10 years old. He's not a noob like me, so it's so awesome to learn. So I'm gonna head back the way I came because the gate is closed. And again, if you like this video and you want to see what happens next on these adventures, please remember to hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you, and have a great day.
Okay, one final note. The underside of the vehicle is just fine due to the skid protection. That's RCI front skid plate, transmission skid plate, center differential / transfer case skid plate. The stock gas tank skid did get bent up, but it was already bent. So a RCI gas tank skid is in order, and that will be the next thing. So skids did their job. All right, remember to like and subscribe, and thank you, and have a great day.